Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Here the barakatuh. Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Did that scare you? If you're from my past or you're not a Muslim, did that scare you, me saying them words? But I need to talk about something today, and do you know what? It's going to get me into a lot of trouble. I already know. But I can't just allow people to treat me the way that they do and not... Like, I've got a platform now, and I'm going to use it. And I'm sorry. But I said quite clearly that I was never going to mention any names. Yeah, now that is me showing a massive sign of respect to people. But they don't want to show it back. So today, I found out a few things. Now, I'm going to start at the beginning, right? So today, I downloaded the app for Instagram that shows you who has deleted you, who has blocked you. And I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed. Like, I'm still the same person. And, like, you don't even want to, like, ask me about it. And then there's people who are saying to me, like, oh, like, Scott, you're not really a Muslim, are you? And then, like, there's other people that are just blocking me. And it's like, you wonder why I didn't tell anyone. Like, you wonder why I didn't go out of my way to come and tell you that I am a Muslim in December. Why do you think? Like, today has been crazy, right? So, basically, yeah, today, I got told I am not allowed to see my son. Under no conditions, I made the offer of doing it however she wanted. However you want, I will come to your house. I said I will come to your family home and I will play with my son in the garden under all of your supervision. And I was told flat out no. To which I said, well, I'm going to come to your house. And she said, no, you're not. No, you're not. I said, well, I am. And if you think that you're going to have me removed, I will at everyone on my social media, and I will get everyone there, and you're going to have to try and remove us all. Like, I do have a platform now, and I have never used it to benefit myself. But when it comes to my kids, if I need to, I will. Now, what people need to understand is, like, I am trying so hard to be a better person, but Islam does not teach you to allow people to do this to you. Like, if you're going to try and oppress me, I'm going to fight you. All the time, especially when it comes to my son. Now, I can't just blame the mother of my son because it's my dad. My dad told her that he doesn't trust me, basically. He doesn't agree with my beliefs. Like, they all sitting there talking about me like I'm mentally ill because I pray now, because I do charity work. Like, this is so mad to me because this woman in question, I was with her when I was a drug dealer and everything was okay. Yeah, we split up and then, oh, drug dealer, that's a problem now, and she caused problems then. You know, and she's always done it. But my dad, to go and say that to her, like, my dad was one of the people who was like, don't mention me in your YouTube videos because he's going to look really bad, yeah? He was like, don't mention me, but don't, I said, okay, I won't mention you by name. But then you want to go and speak to my kid's mum and tell her these things so then I can't see my son? Like, you was never a dad to me anyway. Like, very rarely. Like, in the 32 years I've been alive, you've probably been a good dad to me for 6 months of it. Like, it's unacceptable. Don't come between my relationship with my son because you don't understand my religion. Now, you could have come and asked me, and I would have told you what my beliefs are. And if I tell you what my beliefs are and you don't like that, then there's something wrong with you, not me. Because my beliefs are very simple now. I believe that I need to submit myself to Allah, yeah? And by doing so, I will receive peace in my heart and tranquility, which I do, believe it or not, despite the videos you might see of me talking and being upset. Like, I just don't understand why, you know, it's like sections of people don't believe me. They think I'm doing this to gas. Like, I don't understand why you think I'm doing this to gas. Like, why would I want to cause these problems? You know, like the mother of my son said, you should delete all your social media. If you love your kids, you'll do that. No, you want me to do that. It's not just doing my kids. You don't like the fact that I've got a platform now because I can use it to speak out. Like, I've had to suffer in silence for years because I didn't have a platform to speak out on. Well, guess what? Now I do, and I'm going to use it. I don't care. So, when I speak Arabic, I said to her, Alhamdulillah, in front of her. She was like, oh my God, I feel so sick. Oh my God. Like, what? You know, I speak to her today and she's like, when you prayed, you go up and down. Yes, I go up and down. Oh my God, oh my God. What are you talking about? I pray, I submit myself to the Creator. Now, I'm just going to read something, okay? Now, this little book here, it's not the Quran, yeah? But it's just got some things in here that I want to read out. So, the message of Jesus was the message of all prophets. The Creator sent the same message to prophets of all nations. The similarities between religions come from God, and the differences come from mankind. Yeah? Now, she says she's a Christian. You're not religious at all, yeah? But if you are, I will respect that. Now, we all worship the same God. I just worship him in a different way, yeah? I believe that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the last prophet. You don't, yeah? In fact, you probably don't even know anything about Christianity because you just say it because you're white and English and because your mum might say it, yeah? But you don't even know anything about religion. I do. I am studying my religion now, and it's not making me a bad person. You know, she is saying to me that I look mentally ill, like my eyes in my videos sometimes. Do you want to know why my eyes are puffy in videos sometimes? Because I don't sleep very good. Do you know why I don't sleep very good? Because you keep my kids from me. Because you make my life so stressful. Because I've just come out of a depression. Like, this is why sometimes I don't sleep. And, you know, I rang her and I just said, look, I just want to see my son and I don't care how I have to do it. Then she told me about this conversation with my dad and it hurt. I'm not going to lie. And I don't even blame her for thinking what she thinks, like with the media and with my own dad, like reaffirming them things in her head. But I just can't understand why it's a problem. Why is it a problem that I want to practice my religion? Now, I'm probably going to get loads and loads of grief for making this video. But at the moment, as it stands, I'm allowed to see my son after 1 hour of fighting over the phone. I'm allowed to see my son supervised twice a month for a few hours at a time. Because I'm a Muslim. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to turn my back on my religion, turn my back on what's given me some sort of peace, some sort of purpose, because you are uncomfortable with me speaking Arabic? You know, I sent a picture of a lovely clothing garment to her and said, look, I want to get this for Blake. And she tells me, you can never get nothing Islamic for Blake. You can never talk nothing is Arabic in front of him. You're not allowed to pray in front of him. Like, I sound brainwashed, apparently. Now, anyone who follows me knows I do not follow scholars because I'm very wary of following the wrong one. So all my information I get straight from the Quran and straight from a hadith, or I don't take it in. Like, I just don't know what else I can do but do this video and try and shed some light on this situation. Because it's not right that I should be persecuted for my choice and my right to express myself through my religion. You know, like, if I had the money, I would go through court systems now, and people looking at me thinking, oh, you're in Turkey, blah, blah. I've got a bounce back loan from the government to start up a business or to improve my business, because when coronavirus came, it shut everything down. And I'm using it to build a business. And the businesses that I'm building, like the charity work that I've been doing, that come out of my pocket, and you know, like the face masks that I'm going to be selling soon, that's going to be 100% profit for Palestine, yeah? The t-shirts are 100% profit for Yemen. My clothing line will be 10% to a charity that I haven't decided on yet. And anyone who doubts me, that doubts that I'm doing this for charity, there's a reason you're doubting me. Because you don't do it. And because you don't do it, you can't understand what, Scott, it's just giving to charity? Yeah, right. Well, guess what? Yes, right. That's exactly what I'm doing. And it makes me feel really good to do it as well. And I'm not going to stop doing it because it makes people feel uncomfortable or because people don't trust me enough. Like, I've got nowhere to go with this, which is why I'm making this video, because all of my family is side with her now. Well, not all, but half, yeah? And her family, from what she's saying, they all think I'm some crazy lunatic, like asking me if I'm on prescription drugs. Like, I am the cleanest I've ever been. And go back through my TikTok videos and look at my face then and look at my face now. I mean, okay, I'm tired. I slept for 3 hours last night and I sleep from 3 or 4 hours most nights. And anyone who follows me knows this. And it's not out of choice that I sleep for 3-4 hours a night. It's not out of choice. Like, I just want the chance to prove to people that think this way, that just because, like, when you hear me say Allahu Akbar, what am I saying to you? You are thinking that I'm going to blow something up. I'm saying God is the greatest. If I said it in English, God is the greatest, then what do you think? Do you look at me in a bad way then? If I want to pray like this, that's okay for you? Why should I be made to feel like this? Because when I say God is greatest, I say it in a different language. Or when I want to pray, I put my head on the floor to submit myself to Allah. Now, I'm going to read something else out to you. I hope I can find it quickly, because like, my biggest thing about doing these videos is having gaps in between. Which is why I'm normally doing really rushed, but I'm trying to slow myself down. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit better. Alright, so Islam means total submission to the Creator and the worship of Him alone, yeah? That's what Islam is, just to worship God. I'm not even going to read the rest of this. Like, I'm going to post this everywhere in the hope that everyone who's blocked me, everyone who thinks this type of way can see this. Now, if you feel anything of like what I've said, call me, message me, ask me. But if you're going to go around and talk about me behind my back, whilst asking me to leave your name out of videos, why should I do that? You can't even keep my name out of your mouths. Like, you talking to each other, like what you two have done today, or whenever you've done it recently, is 10 times worse than me making this video. Just the only difference is I have 100,000 people on TikTok that will listen to me. 110 now. I have 10,000 people on Instagram that will listen to me when I speak. And I have 2,000 and something on YouTube that will listen to me when I put a video up. Yeah? And don't think for 1 second that you are going to treat me this way anymore and I am not going to advertise it to the world, because you need to know what you're doing is wrong. Now, all these years, you've got away with this because you convince your family and friends in your ear justifying your actions. Well, I hope that everyone who sees this can have their opinion on it, yeah? And if you think I'm an arsehole, then call me an arsehole, yeah? I'm just a man who's changed his life, who wants to submit to his Creator, who wants to give to charity, and who speaks a little bit differently. You know, she was like, you don't have to wear these Islamic clothes. I feel close to my Creator when I wear these clothes. That's why. Is that a bad thing, that I feel close to God? Like, if I never said Allah and I say God, it's not as intimidating for you, is it? That's a problem in your head. Can't you see that? Can't you see? Like, I'm coming to terms with the fact that I can't be a dad to the children I have and be a Muslim at the same time. And it's a heartbreaking thing to have to come to terms with.